Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. So today I have another review for you, and today I'm going to be reviewing a couple products from the new Dior Backstage collection. So the director of this collection, or Dior makeup line as a whole, said that this collection is made to be easy to use products that are no-brainers to use for the everyday person. So I would say that this line is actually very different for Dior. It's definitely for a new demographic of people, a new set, an age of people, and I personally love that. A lot of their stuff is very different that they released in this collection than what they previously have released, and the best part is they are a few bucks cheaper. I think that has to do with the packaging. It's a lot less intricate and fancy, but I'll get into that further on into the video. So this collection includes a foundation, a cheek glow palette, a contour palette, a lip palette, 2 eyebrow powder palettes, and 2 eyeshadow palettes. Now I personally only purchased 2 things from this collection, the foundation and the cheek glow palette, just because everything else is just so simple that I definitely didn't need that. So I would definitely go check out what else is in this collection if you're interested, because they are nice. It's just I have so much makeup and they are very, very basic, so I didn't want to spend my money on things that I didn't need. So I'm just going to go over the 2 things that I bought in this collection, and I have to say I'm very, very impressed. So the first thing I got from this collection is the Backstage Face and Body Foundation. It comes in this very simple packaging, which is just like a squeezy tube. It says Dior on it. So the basic facts about this foundation is that it is $40, which is really good because Dior actually has my favorite foundation ever, which is the Air Flash foundation, but that's like $60. So $40 for a foundation I think is really good, and it comes in 40 shades with a bunch of different undertones. And for Dior, this is a big deal because usually they only have limited shades. So this is very exciting, and this actually was a foundation that is said to be used on Meghan Markle for her bridal wedding makeup. I did film an inspired makeup tutorial from Meghan Markle on her wedding day, so check that out. I will link that below and in the cards. But this is actually the foundation she used. I didn't use it in the video, but I really am impressed right now. The shade I got is 2N, which is for light skin with neutral undertones, and this range has a bunch of different undertones and shades, so it's really awesome. The goal for this foundation was that mostly everybody will be able to find their shade. The consistency of this is it's a bit more liquidy. It did kind of drip down as I put it on my hand, but it's not super like watery, but it is more of a liquid. These are the claims of the foundation: instantly flawless complexion with ultra buildable coverage, from a natural nude glow to high coverage perfection. So basically this foundation, you're supposed to be able to build to the exact coverage you want. It's supposed to start from a light coverage to a full coverage. Now I personally am more of a medium coverage kind of girl, and by the way, I have normal to dry skin, so I don't really have problems with longevity of foundation wear. I will say this color is basically perfect for me. As you can see, it applied very good, very evenly, and I started off with just applying just a little bit, and I definitely got very light coverage. It just kind of put a nice layer over my skin, and then I did start to build up a little bit more layers just to see how it built. I will say I did get it to a nice medium coverage, but you can still see some of my imperfections, which I personally think is the beauty of this foundation. It like blurs your imperfections but doesn't hide things like freckles and stuff like that, and you really have the ability to pick and choose where you want more coverage and if you want more coverage. So I will say this is buildable, but if you want full coverage, you're definitely gonna have to put a lot of layers on, and at that point I don't think it's worth it just because you're using up so much of the product. But if you do like a light to medium foundation, I think this is something you should really be interested in. It also claims to be waterproof. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to go out today and sweat a little bit and see how that goes. The finish of this guy is not completely matte. There is a little bit of a glow to your skin, but it's not really overwhelming at all. I think if you have oily skin, you will be able to wear this foundation because it does kind of have a little bit of matteness to it. And honestly, my skin looks super flawless right now. It looks almost airbrushed. So I love the way this sits on my skin. I love the finish to it, and I love that you can still see like my freckles and things like that. So I am loving this foundation. Really good, guys. Thumbs up. Alright, so now we are going to move on to the Backstage Glow face palette. I was so excited for this. I love face palettes, and I love that this is glowy, so some quick facts about this product. It is $45. There are 4 shades in the palette, 2 strobe colors and 2 blush colors. Well, that's what they're labeled as. And the packaging is this clear acrylic packaging or cover. As you can see, it says Dior on it. A lot of people don't like the packaging on this, but honestly, I think it's really neat. I love acrylic packaging. I love being able to see the colors. I think it looks really nice, and as you can see, the colors themselves are embossed with Dior on them. I think it looks beautiful. And on the back, it does label what each color is and what it can be used for. So you open it up and you have 4 colors here, and I'm going to show you the swatches real quick. You have 2 light strobing shades, which is one is more white based and one is more gold based. And then you have 2 what they labeled as are blushes, a pink one and a bronze one. So immediately with my thoughts on this is you really can't use this all at once on your face. It's a bit much. It will be a bit too shimmery on your face unless that's what you're into. But I know for me, I definitely will not be using all of these at once on my face. So I started off by using the pink blush shade on my cheek. Now this is really pretty. I definitely see the pink in it. However, I wish I would have put a blush down first and then use this as a blush topper because it is very shimmery and almost has a silver cast to it. I mean, I like it, but I definitely would use it different next time. But it went on beautifully. The colors are not too powdery and it kind of just sunk into my skin. I also think that this color would be really great on medium to deep skin tones as a highlight. Then I went into the golden strobe color and I just put that at the tops of my cheekbones. And you guys, I think this is my new favorite highlight of the moment. It really just sunk into the skin. There's no trace of glitters to it, and it's just really I feel so glowy and pretty. So definitely a thumbs up for that. I then went in with the more of the white strobe color, and I put that in my inner corners and underneath my brow bone and on the tip of my nose, and I really like it. I think it'd be really nice to put right at the tip of my cheeks as well for a little added dramatic sheen on my face, a little glow. And finally, we have the blush color, which is the bronze, which I personally would not use on my face. It's way too dark for me, and I don't think it would be very flattering as a bronzer. So I just kind of patted it onto my lid, and I mean, I think it's really pretty. I like it, and I think that it would be good for deep skin tones. So I really like this palette because I feel like it will work for a lot of different skin tones, for different places that you can put them on your face. You don't just have to put them on your face. I really do actually like this bronze color on my eyelid, and a lot of times you find with these deep highlight colors that they aren't quite as pigmented, but this is pretty pigmented, so I can use that as an eyeshadow and feel good about it. So overall, just so you know, I really love these. They're very buttery. They blend right into the skin. They don't look like they're sitting on the skin, so I am super impressed with this. So overall, that is my review on the 2 products that I got from this collection. They will be available June 15th on Sephora.com, and they are available right now on Dior.com, so go check it out if you're interested. I think this is a lovely collection, and if the colors weren't so wearable, I definitely would have bought more, because the 2 things I have tried from this collection are absolutely beautiful. My skin looks glowy and flawless, and I am so impressed with this collection. I cannot say that enough. Oh, and if you're curious about the wear time, I will put a little in the description box explaining how it wore, though I imagine that the foundation is going to wear very well because it does have more of a matte finish, a little bit satiny like I said, but it is more on the matte side, so I feel like it's going to control my oil as well. I can personally tell pretty early how a foundation is going to last me because my skin is more dry, so I don't have a problem with wear time, but just in case, I will let you know in the description box down below. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this review. Remember to comment on this video if you liked it. Remember to like it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.